So this is the Mab Ghiro. It is a product from Mab Company in Italy. It is a micro tractor ride-on rototiller. That front section there, which is attached to the wheels, could be locked in for four-wheel drive, or it could be unlocked, which it is right now. It also can be removed using that one bolt, and a rototiller tine shaft with tines on it could be slipped on, and it would act like a rototiller. It's quite convenient for doing large areas because you can do about, 120 centimeters of rototilling with this. Now the rear wheels could be replaced with steel wheels. That gives you better traction in the rototilled soil. Now it is a central steering, so the front wheels don't turn. You steer by the midsection there, which articulates. It also oscillates, so it oscillates 15 degrees. If you see this little area right in there, that part oscillates up and down, so you always have four-wheel contact. You won't get one wheel risen off the ground. Now that was the clutch, and this little plate in front, that's the on-off switch. It's a safety thing, so it should be depressed at all times. I actually backed it out so I can do this video. And that's the brakes. Now you're seeing that handle there, that is the gear selector. There's 6 speeds with 2 reverse. This is the high-low. So it is right now in neutral, but there's a low in front and high. And that little lever is what controls the front rototiller attachment. When you can select different speeds for the front wheel to act independently from the back axle, and it can spin 3 times as fast as the rear, and that's what gives you the rototiller effect. So right now it's got the wheels on it, and we can just test it out for lawn applications and other equipment that is drawn, right? And right now it's just hooked up with the manual lift, but there's also a hitch there. I just hooked it up to the manual lift because it was kind of convenient, and I can offset. There's 5 holes there. You can get one even with more holes, so you can offset it. This way the one side is equal to the side of the tines. And right now I have a Aerator from Agrifab attached to it. It also has 2 PTOs. One is synchronized with the wheels, and the other one you can attach PTO type of attachments to it. And we're just going to give it a start. That's the Agrifab rear tine, and I got it right now. It's about 200 pounds. Normally when we tried this with our lawn tractor, either it was too much weight and started to really strain the lawn tractor, and or it just didn't work very effectively. Didn't really dig too deep. Right now I can even put more weight on that Agrifab, and it would take it no problem. So there, yeah, we have a couple different hitch patterns that we can do. I kind of like this setup because it gives you a little bit more space, especially on a short tongue length on that Agrifab. So when you're turning, the wheels don't, the machine doesn't come right up close to you on the side there. So that extra length is helpful. So we're going to give this thing a start. And of course, there right now is the all-gear transmission. That's the rear, and it has a separate all-gear front transmission. So in the middle, through that column there, is a PTO shaft, or cardan shaft, which attaches the front transmission to the rear. And that's how that works. So we have this Aerator. It is in operational mode. It's doing very good work. I could put a little bit more weight if I find something that I can put a little extra weight on it, but right now it is actually doing far better than what we're used to with this implement. So here we go. We're going to give this thing a start and give you a little demo. Just a short pass, not too long. And I just put it in low there. You can see the steering, how the steering effect, the central articulating steering. And it actually has a very tight turning circle. It takes a little bit of getting used to, but once you've ridden it a few times, you know, you get used to it. At the beginning, you're steering all over the place. You're oversteering, basically, but you get used to it. Just put it in neutral and then turn it off. And you can see that these core plugs are quite deep. We never get them that deep with drawn a lawn tractor or even a garden tractor. It's just not really capable of doing this kind of work. Now, we're going to switch over. This little video is, you'll see that we got a roller. And that roller is filled with water, and it's rated when it's filled with water at 344 pounds. It's really not much for the machine. And that is a hill that, quite honestly, even our lawnmower, we have a zero-turn lawnmower, has difficulty getting up this hill without anything on it. Just me. And here's this machine, and it draws it up and barely got it above idle. In actual fact, I think I just got it at idle. It is in low gear, but it's barely straining the engine, which I'll... Yeah, so it quite easily draws any kind of implement. I mean, it is designed to draw a plow, so drawing anything for the garden is quite easy. Drawing even a cart or something like that, and you can get quite a big dump cart on something like this. Whereas in the lawn tractor, you can get one of those little, you know, garden carts that can hold maybe a cubic yard, and it's not really, you know, designed for anything heavier than that. But with this thing, you can probably get quite a bit, like 1,000 pounds drawn on it, and it would not give it too much of a problem. Anyway, thanks for watching, and we will catch you next time.